Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. You may repeat after me. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I am very fond of this verse, particularly. Very beautiful verse with a very beautiful meaning. One whose eyesight is distorted due to a cataract like ajnana, ignorance, onto that person the Guru uses as if an ointment. Anjana is an ointment, Shalaka means a sharp instrument sorts. So Guru as though operates and takes away. Can we have some fans please? The Guru takes away that cataract like ignorance, and been listening to some of the discourses on the pen drive or on the YouTube, etc. They also say, oh, we had a wah moment, got it moment while listening to the lectures. So that is the teaching opening your eyes a little more to the truth. Puji Swamiji used to explain the whole process in this order. You know, clarity is not something that you get overnight. It may happen also if the mind is ready, we are not denying it. But in most cases, clarity, to get that absolute clarity about life, about oneself, takes some time. And he used to illustrate it with an example. It's like, you know, Polaroid cameras were once upon a time quite famous. You take a picture on it and instantly you will get a printout from the camera itself and the picture comes on it. Again, it is popular now. I see a lot of youngsters using it. So what happens on a Polaroid camera? The photo card comes out of the camera, and if you see, it is still blank when you see it. As soon as the printout has come, it is still blank. Then you hold it for some time, give it some air and time, and the chemical reaction takes place, and first just some dot 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 pattern starts on it. You can't fully make out what it is. The dot 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 comes. Wait for some more time, then there is a pattern which comes. Wait for some more time, you can see that your face is appearing on it. And wait for some more time, give it some more exposure for the air and sunlight or whatsoever. Then the full picture comes onto the card, the photo card. So clarity is like that. He used to say clarity takes time. So you get one fine day, there will be absolute clarity, just like the Polaroid picture totally fully develops. So you got to bear with yourself and the teaching with some patience. Titiksha. So one of our friends reminded me, who attended my previous retreat, they said I spoke a lot about Titiksha during that camp, and this camp I have introduced Uparama, the pause and a stop. Yeah, it's like that. So Titiksha, take you back to Titiksha, ability to happily bear with situation. Not you're putting up with a situation, not for the sake of putting up. So you glad acceptance of any situation. If you can change and improve the situation, you do it. If not, glad acceptance. I felt some heat. If there was no fan, we could have gone along. If there is an option, you may try to set your environment. But if it is not there also, you happily bear with it. It's okay. How long? For another 50 minutes, I'm going to be feeling a little bit heat, which is fine. I'm not going to die. So that's titiksha. Put up with different situations. Glad acceptance, with patience, with politeness, with a happy disposition. More than anything, a happy disposition, cheerful disposition. In fact, whole of India must be taught titiksha. Nowhere there is titiksha. Train, they don't even allow some people to go in. Everybody pushes. Bus, the same thing. Mall, the same thing. Everything. It's an unfortunate thing that how in Sanatana Dharma is built on these values, and how as an entire country we have lost it. It's not one single place you can find that. It's just way too unfortunate that the land where Karma Yoga has come, Karma Yoga is not followed. Everybody is expecting, the first thing, instinct is to escape the work. So I don't think no other country will have this level of assistant manager, this thing. What is the role of a supervisor, manager? Just to make sure others work. I don't think this kind of structure is it. Everybody tends to do more or less whatever is the work assigned to them. Niyatam kuru karmatvam. So whatever is assigned to you, oh Arjuna, you do it. Arjuna is not just him, for all of us. That's the problem, Gita, we think it was taught to Arjuna, not to us. So we always maintain a safe distance between myself and Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise it will come and stick to me, That's how in the household also people, elders who are very Sanatana Dharma followers, they also bring the same attitude towards their children. So suppose the youngster starts picking up Bhagavad Gita and starts going to some discourse or Vedanta class. They'll say, hey, this is all after 70, now go study. Why are you here? This is not the time. You should be doing mathematics and science, not Bhagavad Gita Upanishad. There is time. Once diabetes and hypertension comes, that time you pick up all that. So the whole blessed thing is about knowledge, Guru opening your eyes, the teaching opening your eyes to that knowledge. So there was a question, I think yesterday somebody asked me in person or something, that how much is the need for a live Guru, that to find a person as your Guru? Yes, if that happens, wonderful. Definitely that is the prescribed method. Otherwise also, with the same Shraddha, if you approach Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is speaking to you. That's the attitude that you must invoke. Otherwise, please note my words, you are far away from spirituality. As long as you don't feel, open a Bhagavad Gita book and feel that Krishna is speaking to me, please put effort. Please put effort. You're way too far from the teaching. You may know some concepts. If I ask you some questions, you may answer it with right words. All that you may know. Unless you feel that Krishna is speaking to you, Upanishad Rishi is speaking to you, Ashtavakra is speaking to me, then if you don't feel that, you have maintained a safe distance between you and the Shastra. Superficially, you may be doing everything, but the real connectedness has not happened. So strive for that. Strive for that bhavana. Extremely important to feel that. If you are not feeling that, be honest with yourself. You need not tell me or to the audience. Cultivate it. It's a possibility. Cultivate it. You must cultivate that attitude when you're dealing with Shastra, because it is not some dead people talking to us. It's alive. It's divine. So do not look upon Upanishads as all the dead rishis talking to us, or not even talking to us. Dead rishis talking to dead shishyas. No. It is live rishis talking to a live shishya. So that's the attitude you bring into that. That was a beauty about Pujya Swamiji's teachings. Everybody, when they were to sit in the class and listen, somehow everybody used to feel he is talking to me. After the class, sometimes we students will come out and exchange and say, yeah, I felt Pujya Swamiji was talking to me. Suppose I tell, and Jayamma will say, no, I thought he was talking to me. So everybody has that kind of an experience that this teaching was just as if Swamiji was talking to us. That was a great, unique mahatvam of Pujya Swamiji, and very privileged. All of us are privileged to be here in his place. The vision that he has set, and the wheel is continuing to run. A few questions. If you have, anybody has written once, you can give me. Otherwise, I recollect 3 questions that I had noted you had asked. One is the question about the Tirtha Yatra and temple worship. So there was a little confusion for some people. So what I'm stressing in the class is that go to a temple as a bhakta, not as a customer. So I'm only pointing out folly of people who go to a temple as a dalali or whatever, businessman, transactional, as a customer, as a broker, as a trader. Do not go to approach God like that. Be a devotee when you go to a temple. Do not say, oh Lord, give me promotion, I will give you 1 coconut. It is not even practical transaction. You are asking for a promotion. What is your bargain? 1 coconut. Very clever, humans. Very clever. I take 101 rupees ticket and 1 coconut, 2 rotten fruits and some flowers. That also will bargain with that flower amma. She'll say 1 meter is 100 rupees. You'll say, avla illa. 50 rupees varumo avla kudungo. So whatever comes for 50 rupees you give me, and you bargain there also, and then cleverly you cut that flower and go to the temple, and you expect yourself to a great bhakta. You're a dalali. From the beginning you have only been bargaining for God. Every step. But what is this pseudo attitude that I have been in bhakti? Very folly of human beings. But if you were to go buy some groceries, you will tell, give me the best coconut. Give me the best peanut. Show me the best rice. Show me the cold pressed gingerly oil. But for Bhagavan, hot pressed refined gingerly oil. For our sadam and this thing, podi, cold pressed organic gingerly oil. So we must, unless we see the folly in our behavior, we will be just living a double life, dual life, not transcending duality, ascending into dual. So it becomes that. See the folly. Go as a bhakta with a pure heart. You may go any temple that you wish to. I am not telling do not go to temple. I am saying do not go to a temple like a dalali, broker, or whatever, businessman. Dalali is a correct word? Dalal, agent or whatever. Yeah. So that is the question. I mean, that's the answer. Clear? Convinced or confused? Huh? Okay. There's another question on karma. I mean, it's a very complex question. There is a lot of elements in that question. Let me make it simple for you. You see, karma is common for everybody. It's not something special for you. It's for all jivas. That being so, you forget about karma because it is samanya, it's for everybody. You don't say that only when bad situations happen, you don't have to say we don't know what we had done, because of what karma I am suffering. It's not only a karma, do not have to bring only when there is an untimely death or some disease or suffering in our lives, unfortunate situations. No, everything is due to karma. Not just serious situations or something situations where it's very tough to handle. Not just that. Karma is for everybody and everything is due to karma. We are sitting here, now it is due to karma. We came across each other for this retreat, that is because of karma, collective karma. Some connection was definitely there in the collective karma of this group of 50 people, that we were aligned to meet here for this particular retreat. That's collective karma. Everything is karma. Now, that being so, you need not, only for some special situations, you need not attribute karma. You got this one, vermicelli and chutney and vegetable due to karma today. Because you had that karma to get that, that's how you got it. Everything. Now, what is the depth of this statement? It's a very serious topic to be understood. What is the depth in it? What is the seriousness in it? See, here, because of, I mean, let us now, karma I explained, now switch to physics, okay? Now, you're all sitting here. Why? How? How is it possible that you're all sitting here from a physics standpoint? Is because of gravity, isn't it so? It's because of gravity you're all sitting. So this gravity is samanyam for all of us, isn't it so? It's there for everybody. It's everybody, it is there. Now, suppose somebody, suppose say I am walking somewhere, I fall down. And then you come and ask me. You come and ask me, oh Swamiji, we heard that you fell down. How did you fall? What should be my answer? Usually, what is the answer? I was walking, I tripped, there was some water, I did not see, I slipped and fell down. That's the whatever reason is usual. There one step I forgot to put one step. Whatever. How about this? You ask me, Swamiji, why did you fall? How did you fall? I will say, oh, that's nothing, I fell due to gravity. How does it sound if I say, oh, I fell down because of gravity? So no, specially you don't have to mention, right? Because everybody knows. I mean, if you have some physics background, it is obvious that if you have fallen down, that is because of gravity. That's because of gravity. Gravitational force, you fell down. So similarly, just like gravity is acting upon every object on the earth, including that on the earth, karma is for everybody. Karma is for everybody. Not some special factor alone. In fact, if you want to say karma, then you have to say for everything. Not just for good things happened, Bhagavan's blessing, our punyam, I don't know, Purva Janma Sukritam, or our ancestors have done some punyam because of, yes, maybe. But for others also, it is due to karma only. Everything is due to karma. Once a lady, a devotee, was coming to see Pujya Swamiji in Sailorsburg ashram. This is 20-year-old story that Pujya Swamiji had said. So back then, this much of population was not around in Sailorsburg, US ashram, because it is located in quite a village kind of a area, quite a countryside area. So she was coming to see Pujya Swamiji at the Gurukulam in a winter time, and then she was driving on the highway, not many cars at all, because first of all, winter time, there is some snow, and she's driving on those huge highways like an ant on a lecture hall side of a configuration. And then she had a flat tire. Tire got punctured. And then she was so worried because it's going to be evening, sunset, and then it's snowing. She's stuck in this kind of a complicated situation. She wanted somebody to help fixing that tire. But then 20 years back, no mobile phones, etc. I don't know, go back to the time where there was no mobile phone. Nothing, you don't know who, nobody may even stop because somebody's car is broken down. She was like, okay, maybe this is my last day. I'm going to freeze to death here. I don't know what's going to happen to me, how long the fuel may last, etc. 100 million thoughts were going on in her head. And then somehow somebody who was again coming to Gurukulam or something, they stopped and helped her change the tire. She drove to Gurukulam and came and met Pujya Swamiji. Swamiji, it's really Bhagavan's grace only that I got saved. That too in this country, who would stop and help me fix my tire? It's really Bhagavan's grace, your blessings. I don't know, my some punya, this thing. It's Bhagavan's, Bhagavan only sent him. Bhagavan only sent him to help me. Bhagavan only sent, she said. Pujya Swamiji looked at her and said, hey, then who gave you the puncture? Same Bhagavan only gave you puncture. There is no some other, in Hindu, we don't have devil sitting giving you bad things and God there to protect you. No. So, you must understand this. Vedantins must appreciate it. Whether others understand it or not, that is not our concern. My concern is for you to understand, for you to appreciate the higher truths of life, how God's grace works. It's for everything. So, if you take karma model, our karma only brings us disease, karma only cures us, karma only puts us in accident, karma only helps us recover from accident. Everything is, if you believe in this, you have Shraddha for Sanatana Dharma and Shastra, that must be your attitude. Not just whatever you like, you will put karma and Bhagavan stamp on it. Whatever you don't like, you just leave it hanging. You don't even define it. It doesn't work like that. So, make sure you understand this. Karma model, everything is karma. Everything is based on karma. Understood? Any questions regarding it? I mean, this what I explained. So try to keep looking at your own life as an unfoldment of the karma, prarabdha karma. Shankaracharya says, prarabdham tviha bhujyatam. In this life, do not resist the prarabdha karma. Prarabdham bhujyatam. Tu iha bhujyatam. Here, may you go through prarabdha. Whatever prarabdha brings on your plate, take it. How much ever you can. And get served also how much ever you can handle. So prarabdha unfolds a situation and you engage with life accordingly without resistance. Without resistance. Hallmark of a Vedanta student is non-resistance towards the way life unfolds. You try to change what you can. Go back to my example. You felt the heat. If fan is available, switch it on. If not, don't resist. First try. Few more times you want to try. Then if the result is not up to what you want or what you've been wanting, then also recognize the karma pattern. Something is unfolding for a particular reason. So that's about the karma. Yeah. So questions that I had noted, I have answered. Anything else that you have? Yeah. Mike will come to you just a moment. Here, first row. I would like some water, please. Thank you.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Yes.
I would like to recollect Pujya. I
So
would like to recollect Pujya Swami for karma phala. So it's a very beautiful way.
nice.
So my question is,
Did you hear? Grace is a
graceful word
graceful word
for
for
karma phala.
karma phala.
So whatever happens, we tell it's because God's grace and all that. So the puncture also was given by God, and the savior also was by the God only. So he tells the God does not go on distributing karma by his fancy. I'll A, B, C, D, I'll give this much punya and
Keep it near you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So God will not give, select, I'll give good things to these people and bad. So then he'll not be a benevolent God. So whatever happens, it is because of our own thing. So own up the responsibility. And that also gives lot of strength to us, because whatever I do today will change tomorrow. So whatever has happened in the past, I can't do anything. But this gives the entire, my life will be,
Yeah.
the power will be handed over to us.
Beautiful point. Meaning, what we recollect as blessings, grace, etc., anugraha, all these words that we use in our day-to-day life experiences, what they essentially mean is that your own karma phala is getting fructified. Your own karma phala is getting fructified. And the karma model will be a great shock absorber. Looking at life based on the karma model, karma theory, law of karma, would be like a great cushion to handle emotions, because we tend to blame things or people. Fine, or like Swamiji was suggesting, you don't blame the world, you start blaming yourself. No, not that. You understand everything has some correlation in terms of karma. So I gracefully accept. I gracefully accept. In fact, Pujya Swamiji used to use a Christian prayer in his meditations called Serenity Prayer. I forget which, some Christian saint has written that. Yeah, you can tell the prayer.
It's actually the Alcoholics Anonymous prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.
Yeah. So the serenity prayer is, "O Lord, give me the courage to change the things that I can." Like I told you, destiny versus free will, there are certain things that you can change. Oh God, may I have the courage to change those things that I can change. Oh God, give me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. There are so few things in life, how much ever you try, you cannot change. For example, your husband. So, God give me serenity to accept things that I cannot change. God give me the wisdom to know the difference between the two, meaning that which things that you can change, things that you cannot change. Sometimes what we lack is to know the difference between these two, what we can change and what we cannot. So may you know the difference between two. So one of my friends who is a Christian pastor, so in one of his sermons he told, "Oh God, give me coffee to change the things and wine to accept the things that I cannot change." No, don't want all that coffee and wine and all. Keep the original serenity prayer. Yeah.
Hari Om. I want to share something that Pujya Swami Chinmayananji taught us when we were small in Balavihar. Something related to not exactly karma, but how God does what we deserve. There was a businessman. Let's say, let us call a Gujarati businessman. He was making millions of money. So every time he got new contract, new money, a lot of money, he went to the temple, Krishna temple, and gave donations and all that. And he used to walk on the beach, Juhu beach in Bombay, every day. And when he walks, another pair of footprints also used to come along with it. And then he used to say, "Thank you, Krishna, you are with me, you are with me." Then slowly his business started coming down. And he became a pauper. And then, but still he was walking. But he couldn't go to the temple and give any money to the Lord or to the temple or something. So then he kept on blaming, "Abhi dekho, Krishna, you have cheated me. Now I am walking alone. When I gave you money, you were coming with me. But now I am walking all alone." Then he heard an Asriri voice, "Beta, तुम अकेला नहीं जा रहे हो. वो जो पैर का तो देख रहे हो, मेरा पैर का marks है वो. What you are seeing, the footprints, and I am carrying you." So here, relating it to the karma, the way Swami Chinmayananji used to relate it to karma is that he was a businessman, big man, he was a millionaire, that is karma. He became a pauper, that is karma. God carried him, that is also his karma.
Karma, yes.
I was just reminded of that when I was 5 years old.
Very nice. Yeah. Any other questions? About Tirtha Yatra, the question that, okay, I generally sense the question what you are asking. So, now when the vision of Vedanta is that Bhagavan is present in everything, everyone, everywhere, historically, in our tradition, some places are marked as Vishesha. That doesn't mean that anything else is less sacred. The attribution is that this is a sacred place. Tirtha Yatra, historically associated with some or the other Puranic story. Sri Rama must have visited that place, or Krishna had visited that place, or whatever Puranic story, there is always something associated with a Tirtha Kshetra. So, Yatras were done in order to really cultivate sadhana chatushtaya. In the ancient times, going to Kashi Yatra was a big thing. You may know that in your own, the elders who are sitting here. In fact, like these are the stories that I have heard from many people, that people will finish Shashtabda Purti and then go to Kashi Yatra. So when they are going, entire family comes to give the send-off. Suppose husband and wife are going to Kashi, whole family comes and gives them send-off. Why? Because, they don't know, they may not even come back. That is the faith with which they used to go. Now come back to 2025. Will we go if we don't have guaranteed that we will come back? Any Bhagavan darshan will we do? Now there only you know where your attitude towards Tirtha Yatras. Okay. So, I mean, look at that. I mean, this is all how we live. Suppose some report comes, there is heavy rain in Puri, Jagannath. Then immediately எல்லாமே ஐயோ வேண்டா இதெல்லாம் முடியுமோ இல்லையுமோ சரி கேன்சல் பண்ணிடலாம் அப்புறம் போகலாம். Immediately you cancel. So that time there is no weather report from Puri Jagannath, how it is and nothing. You just take a chance and you go. You just go to Kashi. You don't know what's going to happen. So that is one is Shraddha with which you are going. And Tirtha Yatra, you know that even in difficulty we grow. In fact, we don't grow, inner growth doesn't take place in money, pleasures, etc. Inner growth takes place when you are suffering, isn't it so? Tirtha Yatra. It is more to do with you, less to do with Bhagavan, in fact. Bhagavan is preparing you to have the darshan. So you go take a darshan, do whatever is to be done, then you calmly come back. That is the Tirtha Yatra. Now if you can approach Tirtha Yatra with the same attitude, why not approach it? Why? Then they'll say, okay, fine. Okay, first we will go to Puri Jagannath, then you will take darshan, then there is a sun-dew resort. There we will make you stay one day. Previous day Jagannath darshan, next day swimming pool. Third day shopping. Fourth day Bhuvaneshwar darshan. I don't think that's the way to do. And sometimes when I contrast it with other religions, I think they are all keeping very much Shraddha for their yatras. I don't see anybody going to Vatican, a Christian, if he has to go to Vatican as a sightseeing. They're going there for prayer, they're going there to meet their Pope or whatsoever. I think that's the attitude with which a large number of people approach. It is not as an entertainment, I suppose. I may be wrong, but that is my general observation. It's unfortunately more than Tirtha Yatra, it is turning out to be like a religious entertainment. That we, as Vedantins, you don't fall under that lot. You go to Tirtha Sthalam, make benefit out, 100% benefit out of it and come back peacefully. So that's the Tirtha Yatra.
Swamiji?
Yeah.
One question, Swamiji.
Yeah.
Swamiji, you had the good fortune to be with Pujya Swamiji.
Uh-huh.
I know there would be many incidents where he inspired you with some experience or some quote and all that.
Okay.
Can you share one or two so that we
All right.
also
Yeah.
benefit?
So, it is said in the tradition, in our Hindu Sampradaya, whatever a Jnani wishes, it comes true. You might have heard, some of you might have heard. Whatever Jnani blesses or wishes, it happens. That is what? It's a general belief in the parampara. So, one day, we were to go to Coimbatore. I used to accompany Pujya Swamiji whenever he used to go to some programs, etc. So we sit in the car, Pujya Swamiji is sitting in how it's on the website. Okay. Yeah, walk to the office.
You couldn't connect to the internet in the evening about your February Rishikesh.
Oh. Okay, please put the projector. I'll make that last announcement. So this is the Ashavidya, dayananda.org. That's the website you need to visit. So in dayananda.org, so we have Vedanta courses and programs, and in that we have Swami Dayananda Memorial Retreats. So when you click on that, you will see all the retreats scheduled for the upcoming year, something in Kannada. Then the second retreat is the focus. It's Nirvana Shatkam. No, I think we had set another text. There is a small communication gap. I think we are going to change the text. So don't worry about the text. You will get the vision of Vedanta. I may assure you that. I think it's mostly going to be Upadesha Saram of Ramana Maharshi. That's going to be the text for the retreat. So, contact details, everything will be there in the ashram website. So you may call also the ashram office, and then I think somewhere you have to register and log in, and then do the online registration. Meanwhile, if you have any difficulty, call the ashram. So contact the ashram, and they will give you all the information. So you may call the ashram, or directly write to Swamiji, or contact the phone number. What is that? Whatever, you figure it out. All the information is there. That will be about our Dayananda Ashram Rishikesh programs. So if any of you are coming to visit your son, daughter, granddaughter in the US, you come to Pennsylvania Ashram. Yeah. Okay. We'll end with a Mangalam that Pujya Swamiji used to make me sing at the end of every satsang here. So we will have the same Mangalam. This only is the singing now today. You can repeat after me. Shankaraya 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 Mangalam. Shankaraya 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 Mangalam. Shankaraya 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 Mangalam. Shankari Manoharaya Shashvataya Mangalam. Shankari Manoharaya Shashvataya Mangalam. Sundaraya Mangalam Sanatanaya Mangalam. Sundaraya Mangalam Sanatanaya Mangalam. Chinmayaya Tanmayaya Sanmayaya Mangalam. Chinmayaya Tanmayaya Sanmayaya Mangalam. Chinmayaya Tanmayaya Sanmayaya Mangalam. Anantaya Mangalam Nirantaraya Mangalam. Nirantanaya Mangalam Purandaraya Mangalam. Achanchalaya Mangalam Achintanaya Mangalam. Jagat Shivaya Mangalam, Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Jagat Shivaya Mangalam, Namah Shivaya Mangalam. Mangalam, Mangalam, Ananda Mangalam. Mangalam, Mangalam, Ananda Mangalam. Mangalam, Mangalam, Dayananda Mangalam. Mangalam, Mangalam, Dayananda Mangalam. Mangalam, Mangalam, Dayananda Mangalam. I used to, Swamiji asked me to add this shloka at the end of the Mangalam. I'll just sing it for you all. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunabdhaye Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunabdhaye Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. I was taken back to many years back, the same place, same presence of Puja Swamiji, something that I probably would cherish for my entire lifetime. Yeah. Yeah. So take rest, and we will have a longer retreat next time. And then 2-3 more announcements. Please bear with us. You can close the